Shop. Yeah. Working on a track till it's midnight. Feels like I'm out chasing moonlight.
Right, what's up, you fucking shaggers? Welcome back to the best fucking channel on YouTube.
For all you beginners out there, we're going through the top 10 players, so you don't have to. This is by Cam Williams. Okay, we are Cam Williams.
Collectively, all three of us.
Yes, and the rankings might be different, but who cares? It's the same shit. Number 11, we got Casper Ruud. Let's see, the main thing about this guy, he makes it to the fucking slam finals and then gives us the worst shit possible and just sucks dick.
Well, let me tell you about Casper Ruud, my second favourite, my third favourite Norwegian tennis player of all time. Now, what you've got to remember about Casper Ruud is that he's Rafael Nadal's bitch. He attended his academy, he watched him win the French Open in 2014, and he thought, I like this guy so much, I'm going to become a pro tennis player, just like my dad, so I can fucking lose to him over and over and over again.
Interesting.
I'd just like to go over some of the points that we have here, especially the him on grass. He is fucking shit on grass. How do you lose to Liam Brody after you've just made a slam final? Absolutely disgusting. But he was number 2 in the world, shockingly. And he has made 3 Grand Slam finals and lost them all. So you can say what you like, but he is an incredible vulture when he gets an easy draw.
You could say he's got the luck to make it to the finals, but he doesn't have the skill to end it.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you have 2 set points against Alcaraz in the third set of the US Open final, and you bottle it, you don't deserve to win anything.
It is important to note, right, that this guy was 1 point away from being world number 1. If Sinner converted match point versus Alcaraz at the US Open, he would go down in history as a number 1 player. And I think it's completely deserved, to be honest.
You think at the time, he was the best player in the world?
I still think he is. I just think all the draws are rigged against him. And if they put shit in his drink that makes him play worse. He is clearly one of the greatest athletes in history, in my opinion.
You know what? I agree. I think Casper Ruud, born in a different generation, 20 years later.
Yeah, it's like Murray. It's like Murray. Put him in any other generation and he wins 72 Grand Slams.
I'd have to concur with my associates here. I think if you put Casper Ruud in the early 1900s, he would absolutely be the most dominant athlete of all time.
For sure. Nepotism. The practice among those with power influence of favoring relatives, friends, or associates, especially by giving them jobs. Whoever inserted this image, can you explain it?
Well, actually, as has been previously mentioned, Casper's dad, Christian Ruud, was a tennis player. And his son, Casper, right, was quite shit at tennis, as we've discussed. Yes. However, he went up to the ATP's CEO. He went on his knees and he begged, and he went on his knees and did something else as well. And after that, the CEO was like, you know what? We're going to put Casper Ruud on the ATP tour, and we're going to give him really good draws, just because his dad was a tennis player. It's really quite disgusting when you think about it.
Interesting. Sounds like some illegal shit.
It's a big conspiracy.
Taylor Swift. All right. I was expecting that to say Taylor Fritz, to be honest. Solid ground strokes. Number 1 American player. Beat Nadal twice. One time they were both injured. Hot girlfriend. As we can see right here, she looks like she is a copy and paste of Barbie.
And also, just keep in mind, she is not actually Taylor Swift. She just looks identical because she's blonde.
Oh yeah, for anyone wondering, that's not actually Taylor Swift. Let's see, Fritz, mental midget. This dude's got the mentality of, what would you compare it to?
The guy from Superbad that Jonah Hill plays.
His girlfriend is more likable than him. She's got a fucking Instagram account that posts every day. She's just basically mooching off of Taylor's money, living her dream, which is a bitch thing to do, to be honest. But Miranda Cosgrove called him dumb. She went on a date with him and thought he was absolutely retarded, which makes sense when you watch his tennis. Forgettable, very forgettable. This dude, he's probably more forgettable than his coach, Michael Russell. What do you guys have to say on this?
No, I do have a lot to add. First of all, I'd like to address my point that he's a Twitch streamer. And as we all know, Twitch streamers are the scum of the earth. Me personally, I would never stream on a platform like Twitch.
Wait, who is this guy again?
Taylor.
I remember him.
Taylor Fritz.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember him. He played in the 90s, didn't he? So I'm getting him mixed up with Andre Agassi. My bad.
Wait. I would also like to address Taylor Fritz's record against Novak Djokovic. He has played 9 matches against him, And he's won 3 sets combined in all of those 9 matches.
If you combine them all together, he could win a Grand Slam match.
Do you know how many sets he's won against him outside of the Australian Open?
0.
Yeah, it's the same as the amount of hairs that Nadal still has left on his head.
Well, let's go on to number 9. Our number, who the fuck knows? All right, we got Marcelo Zorman. Now, this dude, he's a legend. Some of the pros, he's not Croatian, which that's one of the best things that you can be. Shares the first name with a 5-time Champions League winning left back. Look him up on Google. Born and raised in Ottawa.
I don't fucking know who this guy is, to be honest. So, like, I have no comment. I have no idea who he is.
Hubert Hurkacz, number 9. This dude's got a fucking really good serve. It's about the only thing he's good at. He won a Masters 1000 just in the fucking hot ass.
Dude, actually.
He won this shit in the hot ass weather, just hitting serves that no one could hit back. He's always nice because he's fucking, deep down he's depressed. 4th, bageled Federer in his last ATP Tour match. Like a dick. What kind of dick does that to Federer in his last match?
I think he should have lost the match out of politeness, to be honest.
Yeah, he should have.
I think when he was up match point, he should have just took a gun and shot both his kneecaps out.
Keep in mind, this guy's name's Hubert, so he cannot be respected.
Yeah, I mean, look at his picture. What kind of tennis player looks like that?
This guy looks like, he works a 9-to-5 job. He comes home to a wife he hates and a bland fucking spaghetti dinner. That looks like life of Hubert Hurkacz. He should not be playing tennis.
And then he doesn't even give her any foreplay.
No, they have a sexless marriage. His long-ass matches are just a metaphor for his life.
Before we move on, I would like to add a major pro. This is a very personal one. At the United Cup, with his dogshit performance, which led to Poland losing against Germany, he made a Twitter user, Zion Fedball Tennis, who is a fucking twat, cry because he's also an Igor Swiatek fan. So if you're watching, Zion, fuck you.
Next one. Holger, however you say it, Rune, however you say it. Well known for calling his opponent a faggot or saying he was playing like a faggot. Very immature of him, but at the same time, probably well deserved. Plays well versus Djokovic. Can hit winners from anywhere. Great friend with Stan Wawrinka. They had a really good moment at the net together when they shook hands and both basically said, fuck you.
I would like to add that Holger Rune is in the prestigious club of men to beat Novak Djokovic in the final of the Rolex Paris Masters. And the only other man who's had an incredible career and who's someone to aspire to is Mr. Karen Khachanov. So if that doesn't tell you the trajectory for Holger Rune's career, I don't know what does.
Rune gave Medvedev that Masters 1000 clay title.
Yeah, I'd also just like to add just how severe the choke was in that Rome Masters final. So in the first set, he had 2 break points early on. And then in the second set, he led by a break twice. And he was fucking serving for the set. And he still fucking choked it away to Medvedev on clay. So if that doesn't tell you what an incredible player he is, I don't know what does.
Yeah, I'll pull up the clip right here so everyone can see.
Working on a track till it's midnight. Feels like I'm out chasing moonlight.
He also lost the Masters 1000 final to Andrei Rublev. So do with that what you will.
Yeah, we'll get to Rublev. Whoops. No offense to the intended gays and gay lords. Sorry, everyone. But seriously, no offense. Sorry, I'm high. All right, we got... All right. Alexander Zverev, known as Sasha Zverev to Russian people. See, his main pro is he can beat any player on a good day, and his con is he can beat the shit out of his girlfriend on a bad day.
A true Jekyll and Hyde player.
Yes.
He has massive ground strokes and a massive penis.
He's got a gold medal, which is more than Djokovic. He's an amazing fighter on and off the court. This dude, he trains, he throws punches with his girlfriend. He lost one of the worst slam finals in history from 2 sets up against Dominic Thiem when no one was in the crowd.
As you can see from this handy scoreboard we've provided.
Yeah, if you guys never go watch that match, just trust us on this.
That match was so bad. That match was so bad that Dominic Thiem was so ashamed from winning it that he never went back to peak form again. And now he's like 200 in the world. So that just shows you how bad it was.
Yeah, that's the match that turned a man from a Grand Slam champion to basically being disabled. He, Zverev, he's got some double fault problems. I don't know, a dude that's 6'6" that has the same amount of problems as him on his second serve. I didn't even know it was possible. You got dudes like David Ferrer, who's got a better second serve than Zverev, which is really, really weird. But his main thing is this dude chokes women and chokes finals. All right, we'll go to the next slide. Oh, man.
Ooh, Now we're getting to the good stuff. Mr. Shits His Pants.
Yeah, Stefanos Tsitsipas, Sissy Pants, shits his pants. Aggressive play style. This dude uses a Eastern grip and plays very, very aggressively. He's not as good on the defense, but on the offense, he's kind of like, not as good, but similar to Prime Federer. Highest ranked Greek player ever, because all the other Greeks were really bad. Won the ATP finals at 19 because all the other players were really bad. He is Jesus. Now that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize. This dude is literally a god.
As an example of his aggressive playstyle can be seen in that photo. The man he's about to attack is his own dad.
Oh yeah. As you can see on the bottom right, he needed to do better in his match. So he decided to be more aggressive with his playstyle. And he decided to practice off the court. Hit his dad with the racket because he thought his dad was the ball. Just the way shit goes.
I'm just saying there is a reason why he's next to Zverev in the rankings.
This is like the part of the top 10 where you have anger issues and you can't make it any further. You just stay right here.
But if you're too nice, like Ruud or Hurkacz, and you're stuck below these people.
Yeah.
So it's always better to be to be like have anger issues and be a psychopath than be nice. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, exactly. Look at Djokovic. That dude screams Bloody Mary when he's pissed off, but he's the fucking goat to some people. Stefanos, known for his bullshit Russian incident with Daniil Medvedev. That's how you say it. Medvedev, sorry, sorry.
That's how you say it.
Sorry, I mean Medvedev. We'll pull up the clip here. You guys can see.
Working on a track till it's midnight. Feels like I'm out chasing moon.
He's dating, the fuck's her name? Paula Badosa, who's got a deeper voice than him.
Probably more balls than him too.
Yeah, she's got more balls than him. She's definitely the man in the relationship.
Have we brought up he's Greek yet?
Oh yeah. One of the worst things, this dude's Greek. Literally cannot get any
He
worse.
he isn't Croatian either, so
Yeah.
that has to count for something.
He's not Croatian, but he's Greek, which means listening to him is kind of like listening to just like a fucking loop. This dude never shuts the fuck up, saying stupid shit. Look at his Twitter if you want to see his IQ. What is this? Understanding and treating incontinence. What causes urinary incontinence and how to regain bladder control.
I would like to add that Tsitsipas' ability to piss and shit in the middle of matches and to take his phone to the toilet while he did that was so strong that the ATP decided to allow coaching in solidarity with Stefanos.
What do you think he was doing with his phone? He was getting a nice wank or what?
I think he was texting his dad asking for sex tips.
Oh, okay.
No, he thought of a banger tweet and he had to take a break in the match to post his tweet before he forgot about it.
He thought it was so funny that he just shit in the toilet after he made it. By the way, he's not in the top 10 anymore. Number of quarterfinals, Andrei Rublev. This dude, man, this dude's basically a boxer in tennis that cannot do anything more than hit as hard as he can.
Not the Zverev kind.
Yeah, not the Zverev kind. Like, this dude will not finish you off. He'll just hit you with a fuckload of punches, but you'll still be alive. Fastest average shot speed on tour because he just hits the fuck out of every ball. He always puts everything into his matches like he's on fucking crack. Beats the shit out of himself when he's not doing well. His highlight of his entire career was his boy band era. Pull that shit up real fast. He's the quarterfinal master, as you can see in each slam. The furthest he's ever made is the quarterfinals, and he's never gotten past it, even losing to his fellow countrymen. There's really not much to say about this guy. He's like the most average guy that you can think of. You guys don't even have anything to say on him because he's so fucking average.
Next time you watch one of his matches, fucking look at this guy. He always looks like someone's beat the shit out of him. Like, I think there should be a welfare check at his home. I'm actually worried about him.
He's always got black eyes. Not black guys, I mean black eyes.
When it comes to Andrei Rublev, I always got the kind of alcoholic college student vibe. Like, his hair is always a fucking mess. He always looks like he's had 2 hours sleep and that he's been up all night taking fucking 40 shots of Jaeger. So I think that's a main contributing factor as to why he cannot get past a quarter. But then again, I can't get past a semi, so my wife knows the frustrations that I have with Andrei Rublev as well.
Yeah, and then you look at Nick Kyrgios, who during Wimbledon was definitely partying his ass off, made it to the finals.
I mean, he did have to play Christian Garin in the quarters and nobody in the semi.
Yeah.
And he got to play shits his pants in the 4th round.
Well, that was too much for Murray, wasn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, next player in the top 10. Number 4 is Yannick Sinner. This dude just won a slam. At the time when we made this, he did not win a slam, so we didn't know.
It says 1-AO, that's a prediction.
Yeah, we did that last year, okay. He's as you can see, he's a ginger. So that's already a con. Second of all, he's got no emotions. We all like players who scream and shit their pants. This dude does none of that. He holds in his piss, shows no emotion, just beats ass. All right. He's very consistent. He has a unique journey to becoming a pro because he didn't play any juniors, basically. Just lost to grown ass men until he was beating them. He's called Carrot. He's got dudes following him called Carota, whatever the fuck they're called, Carota Boys. Sponsored by Bourgeois Brands because he's an Italian. You know, Italians, they're all fucking gay about that homosexual. Whatever the brands that they got in Italy.
Gucci.
Yeah, they're all in their underwear, a bunch of men together. He's one of those guys. Everyone was all about Alcaraz for a while, but now Alcaraz sucks dick. And Yannick Sinner, you know, he's kind of made to the top. Everyone's forgotten about Alcaraz. Everyone's on the Sinner train.
It's time for the top three.
Time for the top three, even though Sinner is now top three, but at the time he was top four. Daniil Medvedev, all right? If any of you fucks say Medvedev, I swear to motherfucking God, it's Medvedev, okay?
So I've been following Medvedev since 2017. He's actually my favourite player, and I have now made 6 attempts to kill myself in Grand Slam finals. That's great. That's great. That's great. I love you, Medvedev.
Yeah, you know, we've met a couple Medvedev fans out there who are very attached to him, which is very unfortunate considering his slam final record because those dudes are very depressed right now.
There is actually a visual representation on the slide of his slam finals that he's lost. If you can't say one thing, this guy will not run out of plates.
Yeah, he's got a lot of plates to eat off of. He's a prime minister of Russia as well. So, you know, people that talk about the war, he's actually part of the war. He's one of the ones leading the war in Ukraine.
That's why he was banned from Wimbledon. Everyone who says it's not fair, he is literally killing Ukrainians. So
Yeah.
I think it's completely fair.
It's funny that we talk about Medvedev because I don't know how many of the subscribers of a tennis channel follow the NFL, but he is essentially the tennis version of Aaron Rodgers. He will dazzle you every year. He will do some amazing things. He will give you the hope that he's going to succeed. He will get your hopes up. And then at the absolute most crucial moment, he will completely shit all over himself and remind you why you should never have hope in this guy. He'll always have that one big moment, that one big triumph that his fans will cling on to. But you know that with Medvedev, he's just going to let you down time after time.
Very true. Next one, number 2, Carlos Alcaraz. I believe it's not pronounced Alcaraz. It's Alcaraz, like your Mike Tyson or some shit.
C-slide Zverev.
Yes. He beat Djokovic to win Wimbledon. Now, it's kind of hard to talk shit about that because it's one of the hardest things you can do in tennis. He's entertaining to watch because he's all about the showboating, making some good-ass shots, looking like he's the Spanish version of Monfils. He has acne all over his face. We all wonder, he's got the money, but he doesn't fix the acne. Same thing with Nadal. He's got the money, he doesn't fix the hair.
I'd like to add there's a major concern surrounding Carlos Alcaraz that he is going to be the Spanish Leighton Hewitt and that he's going to win 2 slams young early in his career and then he's going to get absolutely trounced by his up-and-coming rival.
Who is Yannick Sinner?
No, who is Marcelo Zorman.
Oh, shit, I forgot about
Have you been watching
Zorman.
the video at all?
Sorry. No, I forgot about Zorman, to be honest. In the picture here, you can see he's also a soccer player or a football player if you're not American. He does 2 sports in one.
Is it still playing for Southampton, or does he play for, is it Juventus now?
No, it's not Juventus, but I think it is a team in Italy.
That's incredible.
He's the only player to be pro tennis and soccer. Nadal tried to do it, but he failed. Let's name off some of the worst things about Alcaraz.
He's gay, and I don't like him.
He's gay, that's one of them. Not homosexual, gay in a different way, if you guys know what I mean.
He's been bitched in 2 slam quarterfinals by Zverev.
Yep. He's very ugly. We'll get that out of the way.
Who the fuck did he lose to yesterday?
He lost to Jerry Harry.
Nicholas
Nicholas
Sharry, however you say his name.
Okay, I have some of his most recent losses on display. He lost at the Australian Open to Zverev. He lost at the ATP finals to Djokovic and Zverev again. He lost at the Paris Masters to Safi Yulin. He lost at Shanghai to Dimitrov. And he lost at the China Open to Sinner. He lost at the US Open to Medvedev. And he lost at Cincinnati to Djokovic. So is this player like the next trend? Is he the future? I don't know.
It's hard to know. He's he's either all in or he's retarded.
And if you're retarded, you can still win in clay.
Yeah, a retarded version of Alcaraz is definitely worse than a non-retarded version.
That's cutting commentary right there. I'm not sure I agree with that.
That's some John McEnroe analysis right there.
If he wins more points, he'll win his matches.
Yeah, like that's what you should have done in that Cincinnati final that you can see on screen. Why didn't you just win 2 more games?
The guy who lost to is number 1, Rafael Nadal. Number wise is the GOAT. Solid in every aspect of his game. Still winning Grand Slams at 36 years old. And he makes Nadal fans cry. Yes, Nadal makes his own fans cry, because I'm one of them. He's got extreme anger issues. He's got a Djokovic haircut, which means he's got a helmet on his head. He's Croatian. He lost 6 US Open finals and is sponsored by Lacoste, which means he's in it with the fucking Frenchies, which is never a good sign.
Yeah, as we established with Marcelo Zorman, the most important thing about tennis is not being Croatian, and Nadal is, which means that even though he's number 1, he will never experience true love from tennis fans, and he will never be considered the real GOAT.
You might get some fans on Twitter who try to tell you about numbers: 24 Grand Slams, 40 Masters 1000, 7 ATP finals, 1 deportation from Australia, 1 default in a Grand Slam. But really, I don't think numbers matter here. What really matters is, are you Croatian?
Yeah, what was that Rolex ad? It's not about numbers. It's about not being Croatian, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I brought a tear to my eye.
I mean, who was that one dude? Borna Coric. He won the Masters 1000 title, and no one gave a single fuck because he was Croatian.
It's actually been wiped from the history book, just like Lance Armstrong's 7 Tour de France titles. Same with Marin Cilic's US Open title.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit weird there wasn't a US Open in 2014. Like, what was that? It's probably part of, like, the anti-Djokovic agenda.
Yeah. As you guys can see from the latest ATP video, it's all scripted. All this shit we're pointing out, just like kind of like the WWE. These guys all know what's about to go into it, and they just perform their acting roles, and it is what it is.
Okay, guys, this is a spoiler, so click off a video. But in the season finale of tennis, they all die. Every single one. So, like, don't get too attached.
I hate to reveal this, but they actually all die when Holger Rune ties him to a stake and burns him while screaming faggot and taking a shit on a gay pride flag.
Yeah, Zverev survived because he proved that he was not gay when he beat the shit out of his girlfriend instead of boyfriend.
And then he kisses Runa. They make up and they live happily ever after, and they have kids.
Yeah, they have blonde, blue-eyed children. All right, guys. Well, that's the top 10, you know. If you're new to tennis, now you know what's up. If you're not new to tennis, it's nothing new to you. But here's our beginner's guide to the top 10.
Make sure to click the bell and subscribe and leave a like and leave a comment to give us suggestions for our next video.
And also, if you'd like to subscribe to our Patreon to fuel my crippling OnlyFans and cocaine addiction, any donations would be very much appreciated.
I hear if we get 15 likes, Casper Ruud will come in for an actual interview. And if we get 40 likes, Matt will open an OnlyFans.
That's true. You know, if we get 15, we got Casper Ruud waiting. He was trying to get to the first video, but he didn't make it on time. He's been asking us to come back. We've told him, fuck you. But he's been so annoying that we're going to give him another chance. If you guys give us 30 likes.
Coming up next on the channel, we're going to have exclusive interviews with the 2 brothers, Andy and Jamie Murray, who will both be coming on for an interview next week.
Looking forward to that.
This has been Cam Williams. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, this is Cam Williams. Cam Williams out.
This has been Cam Williams. Good morning. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.